Hello, good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, everyone. And this is episode one of BTS Pulped, behind the scenes of Pulped. I'm still not decided on the name. I'm just going with that name for now. And yeah, what is this about, right? Because I already have another live stream going on every day in the morning. Now, this live stream is dedicated only for video creation. Right. In the other live stream, which is called Pulped UX from today. So far, it was called Will I Find UX Content or something like that. It was such a short memory, I forgot what it was because I was using, even though I was using it till yesterday. Right. So, yeah, the other live stream is mostly about me sharing my thoughts on UX, what are the principles, UX principles, and sometimes we also talk about general product principles, how do you approach and things like that. And I was contemplating creating something separate where I don't talk about the principles, but only about creating graphics and animations and edits for the shorter videos that I want to ultimately create. Right. And if anyone is watching this for the first time, I'll give you guys a quick recap of how all of these things are connected. Right. So one, I have my morning live streams. I'll continue to do that, and even in those morning live streams, you'll also see some BTS episodes. Right. So the Pulp UX live stream. Let me open or go to this screen so it's easier for you guys to follow. All right. So I think this description is good enough. I'm trying to zoom this in, but for some reason it's not working. Okay, yeah. So yeah, there are two live streams, right? One is called Pulp DX and the other is called BTS Pulp DX. And then the third video, which is not a live stream, which is something I create based off of these two live streams, right? So the first one is, as you can see here, it's a live stream of my blabbering, my thoughts, my ideas, and things that I've read mostly in UX books and product books. And I pick up one or two topics for the day or for the episode, and I just talk about it in depth. So that is Pulped UX. Now, BTS Pulped UX is the new stream that I am starting from now. This is the first episode. Here, I'll not talk about any principles, any of those things, but purely how do I use my tools, right? Tools like Figma, Illustrator, After Effects, all of those things to create my shorter videos, right? Purely tool focused. And I might even talk about things like the design system for my own brand, which you see here, all the graphics that you see in these live streams and the shorter videos that you will eventually see are based around the brand that I am trying to build. Right, so maybe I'll build some of those design systems and components in BTS Pulped UX because these are the reason why I'm separating them out is if anyone is following or if anyone wants to follow regularly my principles video, right? They can only watch those live streams. But anyone who's interested in tools or in both tools and principles, they can follow both the BTS live stream and the principles live stream. So that's the idea. And without further ado, let's get started. Right. So today, what I am going to do is continue what I was doing last week. And as you can see, this is something that I was doing in my original live stream. Let me open integration and iteration. For some reason, my system is extremely slow. Just give me a minute. I'll see what is hogging the processor or memory. Just give me a minute. Let me open activity monitor. I left OBS open since morning today, so that might be taking a lot of CPU and okay, yeah, that is taking 90% of the CPU. Um, hmm. Just thinking, should I force close it now and then open it, or if it is okay, because I don't know how easy or difficult it will be to create these assets. Okay. I think I should be fine. Just give me a minute. Sorry, I was thinking if I should respond to a text that I got from a friend. Uh, I think it can wait. Um, cool. So now, yeah, today we will continue to create the graphics for the video integration and iteration. And I might also either create some animated version of these graphics, and and slash r the script for this video. Right. So now, okay, let me remove the headings or at least put them outside because they'll not be part of the actual screens. Let me do this also. I'm still contemplating whether I should keep the logo in the frame or not. And because I'm going to use Illustrator, I'm sorry, After Effects, I think I should create these graphics in Illustrator. So let me open Illustrator. Let me bring it here. Okay. So this is good. Let me turn my monitor a bit so I can see it better. I don't know if this has like this tilt adjustment. I don't want to experiment now and break something. I'll check it after the live stream. Um, all right, now, yeah, first what I want to do is I want to recreate all of this in Illustrator. So it is easier for me to port the graphics from Illustrator to After Effects. It is practically impossible to port it from Figma to After Effects. So let me open a new file. New. Yeah, this also creates a dilemma that whether I should create a design system in Figma or in Illustrator or in both. When I say Illustrator, I mean in Adobe's Creative Cloud because all the assets that I will be using for the video will come from Adobe Illustrator and very I'll barely use Figma. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so I want to select something from video. Okay, I'm thinking if I should stick to 720p. This is tempting. This is so much faster on my system and easier on my system. On right now, okay, I want to turn off certain things so I can see the background of this one. Uh, Screen mode. It's been quite some time since I used Illustrator for creating graphics for video. So screen mode. Pixel. There is something called pixel preview or pixel grid. Not pixel preview. That's not the right item. Okay. We'll go to view. I'm sorry about this, guys. I completely forgot what uh, to turn off or turn on so that I don't see the transparency grid. Okay, I think it's high transparency grid. Okay, there it is. And there is also some setting on artboards. Okay, there are two artboards. I'm confused, but okay. Let me see properties. Artboard options. Okay, I will remove the center crosshairs. Video safe areas. I think that should remove everything. Okay, that's good. I don't mind. It bothers me a little, but I think I can live with. Okay, let me extend this. I can live with these green rulers. But yeah, let me know if there is a way to hide them also. Okay, now I'm gonna copy this as PNG. Figma has this amazing shortcut. Okay, so the shortcut is Command Shift V. I'll show it to you guys in the menu also. So when you go to copy as, right, there is something called, let me zoom in. Okay, yeah, there is something called copy as PNG, and as you can see, it is Command Shift C. What it does is it copies whatever you have selected in as a PNG. It basically first converts that into a PNG and then copies it to the clipboard, if that makes sense. And then you can paste it anywhere. I usually use it to paste screens in Slack quickly if I want to share the design that I am working on with someone, or if I want to share anything from Figma at any point, just quickly. Right, and whenever I don't have to worry about annotations and things like that. So I thought I'll share that with you guys. So now this, okay, let me make it bigger. I think this size is good. Yeah, and I'm still thinking I should have the logo. But anyway, what I'll do is I'll just quickly recreate these curves. Yeah, and this is practically what you can expect in these BTS videos, right? And I'm not promising that I will do. Oops. I'll show the entire video creation in these BTS streams because I frankly don't know if I'll do that. Because it takes, I want to complete creating each video in less than 3 or 4 hours max, but I don't think that is practically possible. Let's see how this goes. I'm trying to figure this out as I do this. Right, so now properties. Oops. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's been so long since I worked on this. Okay, dash the line. I'll say 30, 300. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, I think I'll just move this a little down so that I can compare it. Now the dash is 300 points, but the gap is also 300, which we don't want. I'm gonna call it 60. Okay, maybe I'll call it 40 to bring it closer to that. Okay, that's good. I think I can make this 600. I don't know. No, not 600, maybe 400. Yeah, 400 is good, I guess. Yeah, practically the same. So this is good. Okay, so the other curves, I will first create this one. I'm just trying to use as less number of points as possible so that the curve is smoother. Okay. Yeah, I'm also constantly thinking, okay, I'm doing video creation as a UX designer. Will it make me look like a video creator, like as a brand, as a profile, as a professional? Not sure. Maybe I'm just overthinking. It's just going on in my head, and I'll just share it. Okay. And for those who don't know me personally, or even for those who know me personally, this you may not know this. I was leading a team of a video production team. We did mostly explainer videos for about 2 years when I was in Cognizant. Yeah, that's where I learned all these skills. It was a very competitive team, very skilled team. Okay, so this is good. I wanna hide this. How do I hide this? Okay, this is the tab. Move it separately. I'm going to lock this layer and just bring it down. I'm gonna hide it. Okay, not bad. I think I will adjust these curves so they don't look weird. Okay. Yeah, I mean rework is always uh, very annoying. But yeah, if it has to be done. I think what I will do is I'll just extend this. Oops. I'll just extend this till here. And this. So it flows like a single curve because I felt like it looked like two separate curves, and I think I might want to do this. So it flows like a single curve. Introduce I cut that. There's something called paste in front. Okay, this is good. Yeah, I think this is okay. I don't know if it looks like any weird shape, but yeah, let me turn this on. Okay, one, two, three. Let me add those. I think it's M. Okay, it's ellipsis L. Yeah, this is gonna be so trippy. Um, when I said, yeah, what I meant to, when I said it's gonna be so trippy is whenever I switch between two different applications, remembering shortcuts is impossible. And yeah, press the shortcut key on the keyboard and try to expect something to happen in the tool that I am using. And then it doesn't happen because I'm using some other application's shortcut. Or sometimes even worse, something completely different happens, and sometimes you don't even notice what happened. Then you realize after an hour or so, and then you might sometimes even end up just deleting everything. You know what I mean? Out of frustration. Okay, so this is good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we had a bunch of things. Yeah, font is something that I am not sure. As you can see, we have used serif fonts on this one. But if you see the live stream fonts, EP01, BTS Live, and everything, they are all sans serif fonts. And recently, I also used, I will show you this. I also used a different serif font to create a thumbnail. Yeah, this one. So I'm not sure if I should use this one or a combination of these two. Don't know. Okay, I think I'll try this rocket for a couple of videos and see how that goes. But can I? Okay, I cannot. I have to install it. Okay, let me go to Creative Cloud and try to find the font. Okay, yeah, so that you guys can also see what's happening. Let me see if I can find it, but while it loads, I'll just reply to my friend. Okay, so what do we do here? Yeah, we wanted to enable fonts. Okay, manage fonts. I'm clicking on browse more fonts. I'm hoping it opens something in the browser and it did. Okay, okay, that's good. Choose sample text. No, I want to search for this rocket. I hope they have it. Let's see. Yes, okay, rocket is there. Yeah, it's good that this is some. I think this is one of the good things about Google. This, if I am not wrong, is from Google Fonts, and I'm assuming they are pulling it from Google Fonts API. But anyway, so I'm gonna activate all of this. Okay, nice. So this is good. I'm gonna close this tab so that my system can breathe. Then I'll close this also. Yeah, I'll close this. Uh, I'm just thinking if I can close anything else that will save some processing power. And tomorrow I promise I'll okay. Yeah, I'll close OBS and the performance of the system does not affect the live stream. I don't know if my voice is very clear though. I'm gonna do. I might check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna hear myself and see if okay, not bad. It's good, in fact. I thought, because the system is kind of slow now, it might have some frame drops and resulting in my voice breaking in the live stream, but it did not. So that's good. All right, so link. I think I'll choose the font size is 72. Yes, I like it. Is there a way I can convert this into a component in Illustrator? And any Illustrator experts who may be watching this, let me know if there is something called components. Okay, I don't think there is. Let's try and figure that out. New video. Okay, I'm gonna Google and try and find out if there is a component. Illustrator reusable object. Symbols. Okay, symbols. Okay, so how to work with symbols? Let's see. So symbols used to be a thing for those who have never used Macromedia Flash or even Adobe Flash. Symbols is very similar to Figma components. You just define a symbol and then you just create instances of that symbol and use it. So now, okay, okay, let me see if I can find from the help menu here. Symbols. Okay. Okay, it says movie clip graphic. I think I'll just use graphic, and I don't know what's the difference between dynamic symbol and static symbol. Let's see that. Okay, okay. So I think I'll use dynamic symbol for now. Um, okay, this is good, but did it? You're about to edit the symbol definition. I just wanted to see if I can still edit the text. Okay, so this is great. Now what I want to do is just duplicate it. I'll show you what I mean when I said components, symbols, all of those things. Okay, so what I'm going to do is add it here also. And I want to try one more thing. See how how this works. So now when I change the size of this, for example, right from 72, I'll just zoom in for you guys. From 72, I'm gonna make it to 80. Sorry, I wanna reduce it. Sorry, 60. Let me zoom out. Now, okay, I'll change the size here, and you guys notice how when I go back, I think it'll reflect. So all of the other links, as you can see now, still hasn't changed. I'm going back, and they are all changed. Right. So this is how symbols work. They are very related in that way. Now what I want to do is this is an instant and definition, any edits to symbol variable, and you want to continue. Okay. So let me see if it changes everything if I change an instance. Okay, it does. Okay, cool. So then I don't know how to override the symbol. But okay, sometimes I may want to override because I want to change the color of it and so on. But yeah, it looks like it's not possible now with this. So with that, let me break this one and just say break link. And I think now this is a group. I'll just ungroup this. I think now this is, why is this still a group? How do I ungroup this? Okay, so I'll say Command Shift G. Okay, I think now it's text. Okay, found. I'm sorry you guys are not able to read all the panels, the panel headings and the text inside those because it's just too small in the live stream. Alright, I'll see if I can figure out a way to increase the size of all the text so you guys can follow it easily. Um, Now, yeah, back to this. Found is good, and we will also add not found, and then search. I'm not changing the size of the text for now. I just change it once I add all of these, all of the text. I was going to say all of these texts. It did not sound right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just change the size of this link to even smaller. I don't know if I undid. Yeah, I did. I did undo. It was 80 points. So this is good. And I want to change the size of all of this too. Maybe 48. Yes, yeah. And I think we had a different color on this. I'll come back. And I want to add an arrow head for this. Should be possible. Okay. There's so many arrowheads, which is great. And this one, let me see if oh, I like these fancy arrowheads. It's nice. Okay, I think I'll not that. Can maybe that I don't know. I am kinda afraid to use something as fancy as this because I don't know whether it is on brand or it is not on brand. Uh, yeah, maybe I'll change this. Okay, yeah, this looks good. Um, and search will start from here. And I think I'll add a link here also. And I need to add something here. And I'll change the size to 48. Yeah, I certainly do not like um, the serif font. Somehow it's not going well. Okay, then we add a blue. Okay, I'm gonna go to Figma and get the same color that we have used. I hope my voice is not very low when I say, I hope the color is different. Yeah, in that voice. I'll review the video and see how bad or okay it is. Okay, so this is good. Just to keep this episode interesting, I'm thinking if I should animate this or give you guys an idea of how I am planning to animate this one. But before that, let me see if I have covered everything. Yeah, this looks so much more neat. But it might also be because this is CMYK. I don't know. This looks so much less vibrant. Uh, Let me see if I can make it more vibrant. Okay, so it's max vibrancy. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna open After Effects and this live stream might just crash. And let me close Figma so the system has some breathing room. Okay. Yeah, now you might see some frame drops. Let's see. Okay, so did okay, it's still opening. I love these new splash screens. I don't know, they are still called splash screens. Yeah, these new splash screens for all of Creative Cloud's applications. They look really nice. Okay, I just realized you guys cannot see this. So, yeah, 1 second. Let me open. Okay, I'll come to After Effects. I'm gonna close After Effects so you guys can see how After Effects looks, how After Effects splash screen looks. I'll move it, try to move it as soon as it opens. It's still opening. It was funny, it was overlaying on top of OBS and it looked like it is part of the broadcast screen, but it was not. Okay, I hope the splash screen comes up. Then we should start counting how many times I'm saying splash screen. Okay, it's here, it's here, it's here. Ah! Okay, I cannot move it. I cannot move it. Unfortunate. But I'll take a screenshot though and show it to you guys. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this is how the splash screen looks. Let me open OBS and see how it shows. Yeah, this is exactly how the splash screen looks. Let me zoom in further so you guys can see. It's really nice, yeah. Um, so yeah, off topic. And I look funny in the screenshot. Let me bring After Effects to this monitor so you guys can see what I am doing. Alright, first thing I want to do is prepare the assets to import into After Effects. Right, and I want to keep it as simple as possible. So what I want to do is this. First, let me make a group. Or do I want to make a group? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm just seeing if I should make a group of any of these items. And now what I want to do is, I think it is sequence. I'm not sure though. Okay, I think it is sequence. Okay, yeah, it is sequence. So, and then I just move it outside as individual layers. Now, what this does is, if you are completely new to Illustrator, I'll just undo and go back to this and zoom into the yeah, layers panel, right? So here, if you see, all of these objects are inside a single layer. Now, when I import this inside After Effects, let me import it and show it to you guys. I'm gonna save this first. It's funny that I have not saved this. Creative. Okay, I'm gonna save it in my, yes, integration and iteration assets is what I'm going to call them. Okay, I have saved it. Now what I can do is I'll go to After Effects and import this. Import file. And then I'll select the Illustrator file. Okay, where did I save it? Okay. Cloud and YouTube series. Okay, I didn't see anything. So, okay, it's stuck. I don't know because I'm doing this live stream off topic alert. I don't know if it is because I'm doing it not right after I woke up the live stream, or it's because of some other reason. My throat is not drying up as frequently as it does in the morning, because usually in the mornings I do the live streams right after I wake up. Uh, yeah, interesting or an interesting observation. So I don't know how to handle this though now. Okay, this finally responded. Uh, it might be because I'm accessing it from iCloud. Let me see. Maybe I'll save it locally first and then move it to iCloud whenever I want to just take a backup. Okay, I'm gonna say import file again, and it shows downloads. How do I? Okay, this is how I resize. I'm gonna go to iCloud Drive. I'm going to click on YouTube. I'm going to click on Assets. That's where I saved it. Okay, I'm importing this, and I'll select composition. Okay, I think you should be able to read this somehow. If you are watching this in a desktop, composition. Okay, okay. So now if I open it, everything is in a single layer. Of course, this is the image that we imported from Figma, and everything else is inside this layer, and I cannot control anything. All I can do is I can just move it around as a whole object. Uh, okay, certificate. Okay, this is the problem with a low performing system. I'll show you guys. So it just can only move as a whole. Right, I cannot move the arrows or the circles independently. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to remove everything that I have imported. I'm going to go back to Illustrator and I'm going to select sequence. I'll just zoom in for you guys. So inside the layers panel, from inside the layers panel menu. So you'll find, okay, let me zoom out and then zoom back in to this particular section. Yeah, so this little icon, the three-line icon that you see in the layers panel in the top right, when you click on it, you will find release layers sequence. There are two items, one is sequence, one is build, and sequence is the right option. If I am not wrong, we'll test it in a while. If not, we'll try build. Alright, now what I have to do is after this, I have to move everything outside of that layer, and I'll delete this one because this is empty, the original layer that contained all of the objects. Now I'm going to save it, and I am going to import it again. I'm doing the same exact steps. I'm going to say import file, and I'm going to select integration assets now, and I'm going to select composition, retain layers, sizes. This is what I missed last time. So there are three options. One is footage. Second is retain layer sizes, composition, retain layer sizes. Third is composition, and I always select the second option. All right, and don't ask me why. This is something that I've been doing for a very long time. Okay, now when I open this composition, everything is separate. Uh, and let me add a solid. And a solid is something that you add as a background for your composition because we do not have any background rectangle in the original file. It did not have any background, it just had a transparent background. So now with this, as you can see, we have a white background. I'll probably change it to yellow, or in fact, let me change it to yellow right away. Um, okay, I missed the composition, I guess. Okay, yes. So now what I'm going to do is right click, properties. There must be properties somewhere. Okay, let me go here. Rename, replace. That I remember a shortcut to change this. Create proxy, interpret footage. Alright, okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me choose the yellow from here. Um, okay. Yeah, all of the panels go into my other monitor and I'm not able to show that to you guys. So I just have to constantly keep looking and switching. It's just horrible, but okay. I'll change it to a lighter yellow later on. Now, what I am going to do with this is first, there is one thing that I need to fix. Yeah, I don't know if you guys will be overwhelmed or underwhelmed seeing the result of what I am trying to do. Uh, okay, oops. I want to select the pen tool and I'm going to this shape. Okay, now for this, for the stroke, I'm going to select a color, and for the fill, I'll say none, and then for the color of this one, I just use a picker and pick this color. And now I'll play with the shape properties here and just zoom in a while. Or I'll just make the changes so you can see how it affects. Stroke width, okay. Cap, round cap. I wanna add dashes. So dash is going to be, let's say 300 and offset is going to be 30, for example. And I think I can reduce the stroke width. It feels like it's so much. Okay, this is good. And okay, offset is bad. I think it's not offset that I want to add. I want to add the gap. So now I'll make it 30. Okay, 30 is not enough. I'll make it 60. Changing the gap between the lines, and I will also hide others so you don't have to. Okay, I want to say hide show. as such. Okay. Hmm. New options. Yes, yeah, this is what I want to do. Okay, so this layer is kind of weird, but I'm gonna leave with it for now so I can show what I am trying to do with this. Okay, for just a second, I will hide this. Just shout it so that it's not too feeble on the video. Now I want to select, let me go figure out what is the name of the layer of this one. Okay, it's layer 21. Usually, sometimes I name the layers. I'm not gonna lie and say I usually name the layers. I don't. But yeah, sometimes I name the layers and it definitely helps. Okay, so now this I will move below. Maybe this, yeah, I think that helps, but let me see. Okay, it's the third layer from the bottom. I'll give the same preference to this so it doesn't hide the circles. And I think I'll still go ahead and reduce the size, the stroke size, stroke width. I want to see 12. Okay, I think yeah, that's good. And I'll probably also move this a little to align it. Okay, now what I am going to do, I think this will blow your mind or not. Trim paths. There is an option called trim paths. For some reason, I'm not able to find it, or maybe I am looking at it. I'm looking for it in a different place. Okay, here it is. So from here, we'll choose the option trim paths, and then inside it, now when I move this, okay, this is crazy. I'm gonna say 0, and I am going to say I'm going to add a keyframe here, and if you are completely new to After Effects, I'm really sorry. If you're not able to follow this, I'll try and make some After Effects intro at some point. So anyone who is completely new to After Effects can see this or follow this, basically. Not see this, but yeah, this is good. For some reason, okay, this should animate the entire. Uh, okay, hmm. Something is odd. I don't know what is odd though. The starting is not animating as I expected to animate. So let's see. Just seeing how do I look in the video. All right. Okay, let me exaggerate this completely. Okay, for some reason it's not happening. Why is this not happening? This is kind of frustrating. Okay. Okay, I'll quickly show you guys how it animates. So now it's obviously not very good. Uh, I don't know why it's not very good. It's not supposed to animate it like this. So let me try and troubleshoot and yeah, I'll try for 5 minutes and see if it works. If it doesn't work, I'll do the troubleshooting offline. Uh, okay, this is something that I copy pasted from Illustrator, and it is one continuous path, I want to say, or is it not? I'm selecting this path and I'm going to select this. I'm going to shift H. Okay, it does look like it is a single path to me. I am going to do this. Oops. Okay, just wanted to select it like this. Okay, I do not want to do that. Oops. That way I can. Okay. Alt pencil is not help. Shift. Okay, shift pencil is not help. Let me try and change the direction. Let's see if it works. Okay. So this area is not animating. I don't know why. Okay, I'll pause it here. I'll troubleshoot it offline, guys. And let me also do a time check and see how far along I have got it. I might just decide not to do this live stream. Uh, okay, I'm gonna watch it on YouTube and see how long I have been live streaming. And this might involve me listening to my own audio. So I'm just gonna. Okay, I cannot really see how long. Started streaming 51 minutes ago. Okay, all right. Okay, we've been live streaming for 15 minutes now. I think it's a good point to end. And yeah, I know today's BTS episode is kind of um, very unstructured, I won't say. Or, it basically could have gone much better. But yeah, it's episode one. I think we will improve it over a period of next few weeks, just like how we did in the original Pulped UX live stream. And I'm also very hungry and feeling kind of tired and drained because I started this right after my work day. So yeah, this was good, and I'm hoping to continue to do these BTS live streams. And I'll probably add some of these episodes in the morning as well. All right, so sorry with that. Bye bye. See you guys tomorrow morning. Yeah.